Dear devotees, I am from Vrindavan. My pranam to each and everybody of you. Okay. First of all, I want to discuss on a special subject, special thought. People of different religions, they say the Hindus have got so many gods. No, Hindus also have only one God. People cannot understand why so many idols are there. In your front, so many idols are there. But still, one God. I'm just explaining. Okay? One God. A man and his nature are not two. He himself, he may be a good-natured person, he may be a cruel-natured person, soft-minded person. It is not that the nature is different from that particular person. It is all integral with him. Okay? Similarly, God and his nature, these are not different. But in our religion, God has been depicted, at the same time nature has been depicted in a different way. Nature has been depicted as Mata Durga. Okay? And God himself is Lord Shiva, Purusa and Prakriti. Okay? There is energy, and this is consciousness. Lord Shiva is consciousness, and the very nature, Mata Durga, it is the very energy. It is not that Mata Durga and Lord Shiva are different, one personality. That is Shiva Lingam, one personality, one God. Still then, two different aspects. Okay? Now, Mata Durga, she is the nature, Prakriti, energy. When Mata Durga creates something, she becomes Saraswati. It is not that Saraswati is a different God. It is same as Mata Durga, nature. When she creates something, she becomes Saraswati. And the corresponding consciousness Purusa is not Lord Shiva, but Brahma. Okay? Brahma. When Mata Durga nurtures, she becomes Lakshmi. Lakshmi is not different God. Mata Durga, nature. Okay? By that time, the consciousness, Lord Shiva becomes Vishnu, Narayan, Vishnu. Okay? Now, when Mata Durga destroys something, she becomes Kali. By that time, the consciousness, Purusa is Shiva. Okay? Shiva. And this Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh, these are not different. One. And there is no doubt Srishti, Sthiti, Pralaya. Okay, the main consciousness, that is Om. Okay? And Saraswati, Lakshmi, Kali, these are not different. One, that is Mata Durga. And Mata Durga Shiv is one. One God. That is the very Shiva Lingam, one God. Okay, this much. Hindus also have got one God. Fine? This much only. Now, regarding Vrindavan, I shall tell you something. Okay. Now, one thing. Vrindavan, why Lord Krishna has been attributed so much graveness? Why so much graveness has been attributed to Lord Krishna? Why? What is the reason? There had been Yudhishthira, there has been Bhishma, there has been Arjuna. They are all very high personalities, great personalities, but still then, why Lord Krishna have been attributed so much graveness? What is the reason? What is the reason? Yes, there is reason. Unlike crores and crores of people, Lord Krishna had 6 qualities. Okay? Lord Krishna had 6 qualities. Infinite wealth, infinite beauty, infinite valor, infinite recognition, infinite stoicism, that means detachment, infinite knowledge. These 6 qualities Lord Krishna had. Okay, what is infinite wealth? This wealth does not mean dollars. This wealth means he was above all the 6 passions. Okay, he was above all the 6 passions. What are those 6 passions? Lust, anger, greed, infatuation, ego, and envy. These are the 6 passions. He was above all these 6 passions. That is why he could have played Ras Leela with the gopis. He was above lust. Okay, Ras Leela one night on the summer full moon night, Ras Leela. He blew the very flute and all the gopis gathered there. Okay, by that time he was above lust. He was above lust. All the gopis danced with him, and only for one night he played this Ras Leela. Never for the second night, only one night. Okay? Now, he had all these qualities, that's why he had been given so much graveness. Fine? Then what is Radha Krishna? I mean, very philosophy. What is Radha Krishna philosophy? That means the gopis. The main gopi was Radha Rani. He was having maddening love for Krishna. Krishna developed maddening love in the mind of the gopis. Those are not illicit, because Lord Krishna was above lust. It was not illicit, but the love was maddening love. Okay, they wanted to unite with Krishna, but Krishna, only one night he played this Ras Leela. Then a time came when he was taken to Mathura, leaving aside Vrindavan back. He never came back to Vrindavan for the second time. And all the gopis were all crying for Lord Krishna. Where is Krishna? Where is Krishna? Where is Krishna? This is the very position. He never came back to Vrindavan. He developed this love in the mind of the gopis. And the love was pure love, but maddening love. It is not natural love. By normal love to God, we cannot attain eternal bliss and consciousness. By normal thought, normal behavior, only by merely conducting pujas, one cannot attain eternal bliss and consciousness. Lord, that is why Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he declared Radha Krishna philosophy is the topmost philosophy. Through this philosophy, one can attain eternal bliss and consciousness. Okay? And that is Radha Krishna philosophy. That love, he just developed this love in the mind of the gopis, in the mind of Radharani, and that was above lust. The love had been not illicit. It is pure love, maddening love. No role of lust had been there, because Lord Krishna was of that level. Okay, he never came back to Vrindavan for the second time. He once sent Uddhava to see how the condition of the gopis are there. Okay, Uddhava came there, and Uddhava saw all the gopis weeping for Krishna. Where is Krishna? Where is Krishna? Where is Krishna? One night, Uddhava just went to the Tulsi Van and he saw all the gopis are crying for Krishna. Where is Krishna? Where is Krishna? Where is Krishna? He saw they are just become mad for uniting with Krishna. Such was the position in case on the very top floor of a 20-storied building, Radharani or gopis are there and they find Krishna at the very ground. They will jump to unite with Krishna. They will not think that they will die. Understand? This was the very maddening love. Okay? Then through this maddening love, what had become their condition? They became so much mad for uniting with Krishna. They became mad. Okay. Their appearance became sad, shabby. Okay? Now, Uddhava marked their position. Understand? Uddhava marked their position from behind certain forest tree. He marked that all the gopis are standing and crying for Krishna, weeping for Krishna, and through different stages they passed their time. Firstly, weeping, then tears, trembling, sweating, goosebump formation, change of color, choking of voice, statue formation, falling down. Then Lord Krishna appeared before them in transcendental form, not with this physical body. Understand? This was the very position. This maddening love. Lord Krishna appeared before them in transcendental stage, not with this physical body. Understand? And this is known as Bhagavad Darshan. Okay? So much time I just told before you. So much time. It is going to be here about 10 minutes. Now, my dear devotees, I shall deliver one bhajan before you. Okay?